Alright guys, haven't done daily market reviews in a while. Today is Friday the 13th, February 13th, and let's see what happened in the market. So right here you can see this is an hourly level that I had from quite some time ago, and same idea I've been talking about for a while. You have your test number 1, you have your test number 2, and this is why I always use the electronic trading hours, and same with stocks. I always use the extended trading hours just because I think it gives you full picture. So we see that market participants were interested in this area, got some sweep of that liquidity right here once, twice, and then, as I've said in many multiple videos, once you get number 1 is pretty much safe to fade. Number 2 could also do it as well. Starting with 3 and going all the way to 5, that's a risky area. Usually the level breaks, so anything that's 3, 4, or 5, you don't want to fade that. Probably go along with the move. Obviously it could have bounced here as well, but um, more often than not, it's just 2 tests are safe, and then third test is usually it's a breakdown, or if it's a resistance, then it's a breakout. So yeah, don't get in the way. If it's the third test, don't fade that one, and then, but don't also like put your entire account into that position. It could always fade again, but it's just low likelihood. So just manage your risk. Use stop losses always. Let's see what happened after that. So we lost this level right here, and then we on the S&P 500 on the futures ES, we came here, had a little bounce, this one, from this hourly level right here, which I draw using the candle bodies. We see a little rejection here, so that's an hourly level, and then we lost it, and once we lost it, we tested it a little bit, went down. Friday open, we use this level right here, this one, um, bounced off that, and we essentially, since we already tested this blue level so many times, this was test number 1, this was test number 2 right here before open, and then after that this was test number 3 that led to a breakout. And then here, the way I would count it is for this level right here, as you can see, this one, the end of the weekly level zone. You should probably watch one of my videos, which is called How I Draw Real Support and Resistance Levels. This is a weekly zone, weekly box, and I treat both of these as levels, and then inside is we're inside the weekly zone. So anyway, this is the level, and we get first test number 1. This is the second test. Also was a good trade to fade, since it's only test number 2, right? It's just number 2, so it's good to fade. So could have shorted, you guys could have shorted here, and then obviously take profits. I would be fine with either taking profits here or here. Personally, what I did is one second, I only took the long trade from here today, from this level right here, which I closed around here as well. I didn't wait all the way to here. And then here I wanted to short, but I was kind of preoccupied with other things, so wasn't in front of the screens at that time. I think it was around like 9 or 10 a.m. Pacific. So yeah, that was a good opportunity. You guys could have done that. And then let's see what we have going on. Let's turn on our weekly volume profile, which basically shows high volume nodes, the low volume nodes. Right now we have huge gap right here, right? So this is a gap. We tried to break it once, we tried to break into it again, second time, couldn't do it. What I am thinking is that the scenario for Monday, if we come anywhere here, we're probably gonna break out and go all the way here, maybe stop here, or maybe all the way here. That's scenario number one. And then scenario number two would be I don't believe that we could go much lower from here. I do think we have a, let's get rid of all the levels, all the zones. Let's look at this from the high time frame analysis perspective. Let's see. Could potentially go there. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and say that the second possibility is that if we go here, and I know it's a lot of if and everything, but this is how you were supposed to act as a trader. You're supposed to react to price doing something rather than predicting which one of these scenarios it's gonna be. More often than not, it actually pays to just, once you get one of these, just go along with it. So if it comes here, I don't think it's gonna break down. I think we're gonna get some kind of move like this, maybe even this. So honestly, probably more inclined to sideways. That's gonna be number two. Sideways or slight sweep here and then just go up. And maybe let's make these red, and these are going to be our scenario number two. That's the second possibility basically for Monday, or it could all happen on Sunday with futures. Sometimes they're just fast like that. And yeah, that's your kind of small review, small daily market review, very short. Let's see if I have anything for Bitcoin. I'm not going to cover S&P 500, the ETF, just the Bitcoin. Let's see. I think I mentioned on, I believe that was actually, yeah, that was on Friday, February 6th, that we either gonna just range in this blue zone, which I think it's the quarterly or the monthly volume profile, and expectation was that we either just gonna go sideways or we're gonna get a little opportunity for a long to 77 and then all the way down to here. But I did say that 60k was a really good zone for someone who is buying and holding for the next few months or even for the next few years, for long-term buyers, long-term swing traders. Other than that, for short term, let's go lower to the lower time frames. Let's go down to the lower time frames and see here. This was an obvious move. I think I mentioned these in one of my daily market reviews as well. I think here, if we come again to this level here, more likely than not, we are breaking out and we're going up. So watch out for that. If it comes here again in this zone, anywhere here, it's been tested just so many times already. More likely than not, we're just breaking out from there. And then if it does go lower, I don't see it sinking much lower than 60. I think 60 is a very, very good support. So if it does go there, it's probably gonna be a sideways action. And then again, very, very similar to S&P 500, right? This is number one. I'm gonna make it green. And then this is scenario number two. Both of these are for weekend and Monday. I'm not gonna do a review on Saturday or Sunday. I think I'll try to make another educational video. I have a lot of topics to cover: stop losses, indicators. I have other ideas as well. So yeah, looking forward to that. Have a great weekend, everyone.